Kate Forsyth is packing away items she'd normally rent out. Her events business can't operate during Melbourne's lockdown, and she's not confident of a quick recovery.
This lockdown is most certainly feeling quite different. It feels like before, when there might have been some quiet desperation amongst fellow business owners, it's become very difficult. We're just very, very tired, very exhausted by the whole thing.
18 months of rebooking the same events to new dates has hit cash flow. Without JobKeeper this time around, she's had to let her casual staff go and slash the hours of permanent employees.
There's just a very quickly mounting pile of risks associated with running this type of business at the moment.
Victoria was locked down for part of the last quarter, but Australia's economy still grew between April and June, although at a slower pace than the previous 3 months. Over the year, it jumped more than 9% from the COVID recession last year.
The annual growth numbers look fantastic because we had a 7% slump in the economy in the June quarter a year ago. So that basically set up a very low base.
Contributing to growth in the second quarter, household spending was up 1.1% as people travelled around the country. Housing investment also rose as the home builder scheme spurred construction. Investment in state and local government infrastructure projects increased, but exports fell, led by the mining sector, despite strong commodity prices.
Our economy has some very difficult days ahead. But today's national account numbers underline the fact that our economy remains resilient.
Australia's now unlikely to experience a second recession or 2 consecutive quarters of the economy shrinking.
We're going to have a negative September quarter. That's almost inevitable given the impact of the lockdowns, but we should avoid a technical recession because the odds are we will see some sort of recovery starting to occur through the December quarter.
The government's counting on an economic bounce back once restrictions ease, but the opposition says Australians are already paying the price of the slow vaccine rollout.
The digits and the decimals don't mean much to Australian families who already feel like their economy is in recession.
Among those is Steffi Shome, who can't find work because her whole industry is shut. She moved from Queensland to Sydney last month, expecting the lockdown to lift shortly.
I haven't seen any job listed for beauty therapists, even obviously not at the moment, but even for the future.
Government support isn't available as she's on a temporary visa.
Even after 6 years, it's been a long time, I do feel like I belong here on a very tight budget. Only thing that I'm paying is the rent and the food and just nothing else.
The data is already starting to show the hit from jobs lost and people tightening their purse strings in lockdown states. For some businesses, it could be the final straw.
Even for us, I can feel that if dragging more than this, it's going to be a problem.
Atom Namkhantee has seen several shops and restaurants around him shut in recent weeks. While the price of his ingredients has risen, he can't raise the cost for customers in the middle of lockdown.
Cost up, but your income down, so it's very hard.
Hoping the business won't be wiped out before restrictions ease.